Well, I've got some good and bad news for you guys today. So you may have noticed today that trading has been re-enabled, and that is correct. They actually had a post. There was a hotfix last night, 8 p.m. Pacific time. If you were not on during that time and were not aware, yes, the servers went down. They applied a patch. Gold duping for now is gone, and wealth transfers have been re-enabled. So that is really good news. We can finally play the game again normally. For the majority of us, that is good enough. But there's one big problem. But before that, I just want to say that lots of bans went out. From what I saw, an enormous number of people have been banned, and now there appears to be some kind of automated system to where when people try using crazy stuff like net limiters and doing all this weird stuff with packets, that the game is actually catching a lot of them and flagging them and then banning them, maybe, I don't know if it's instantly or shortly thereafter. So that is part of the fix that they did. So they did actually a lot of stuff. It wasn't just like one little code thing. They applied a whole system to catch people and have them get banned for using certain types of programs with the game. The bad news, however, about all that is that they still have not addressed the fact that with one account of New World, like, you know, you pay $40 to buy the game or whatever, you do that one time, you can make infinite new accounts. And it's like an exploit people are using. For all these people that have these intentions to try to figure out gold duping, they keep making accounts for free and then trying stuff to see if they can get the gold duping working again. Their account gets banned, they make a new one, and they make a new one, and they're sitting, there's these people out there who are sitting there all day long. That's all they're doing. They're trying different programs, they're trying net limiters. I mean, they're basically, by allowing a bug like that to exist, they're creating an environment where there's a whole community of bug testers trying to find a way to exploit the game and ruin it for all of us. Which is why it needs to be fixed ASAP. It's really a big deal, because being able to make new accounts just makes it so you can just test, get banned, test, get banned, test, get banned, until eventually you're like, hey, it worked, I didn't get banned, we figured out what to do, this works, and now we can dupe again. And I'm pretty sure, I've heard a lot of rumors, there are still gold duping exploits out there, guys, but the ones that are left are tightly guarded secrets. Like one or two, a few people know, they're using it, they're selling it to the gold bots to make money in real life, and they're not going to tell anyone. So getting all those ones figured out might take a long time. I don't know, assuming that's real, but from the rumors I'm hearing, that very well could be real. Now, as for the making infinite accounts thing for free, thankfully they are aware and working on it, but there's a problem with that. So let me pop this up. There was something, someone asked, what will be done about the Steam family sharing to skirt bans? And Kay, a New World developer, said, working on this one too. Hope to have a change out soon, but it requires work from not just the game team. So there's a lot of coordination happening to get this one addressed. So what I assume that Kay means is that it's not entirely in their hands. They have to work with Steam developers too, which is going to slow down the process. But they are working on finding a way to stop people from evading bans and making infinite new accounts, which will be a great thing, because once people have to pay $40 every time they test a gold duping exploit, suddenly it'll take way longer for people to find gold duplication exploits, and they're going to be way more discouraged from doing that. So hopefully they can get that figured out sooner rather than later, so we don't have to go through this headache of trading being turned off all over again. And as for the other bugs and exploits that you guys are aware of, if you haven't seen my other videos, they are working on the hatchet exploit. They are aware and working on it. They are working on the onyxes being busted. They are working on the resilience, giving defense instead of crit defense. And they're aware of the fire staff ice gauntlets abilities being broken as well. Now, if you guys know of any game-breaking bugs or exploits that you think ruin the game, be sure to make an account over on the New World forums and report the bugs in their bug reporting section so that the developers can be alerted and hopefully fix any issues that you're having with the game. But at least for now, trading's back. We can play the game. Everything's chill for your average player again. You can make money and pay your taxes or whatever you want to do with your money. So that's great news for everyone. So that's been resolved. We can finally move on with our lives. But as for the future, it's looking kind of interesting. We'll have to see how it all pans out. I hope it works out good for everyone, and hopefully they can get all this stuff sorted out with people trying their absolute hardest to find more gold dupes, and we can not have to deal with this ever again. But that's all for today's update on what is going on with the developers and the game and everything that I'm aware of. Also, there are big PvP changes coming soon. If you didn't see that video, I will link it in the description somewhere. And I will also link to the forum post that I showed. If you want to keep up with New World news or different money, routes and farming methods and things like that, that's what YouTube is all about right now. So be sure to subscribe for that if you are interested. But that's all for now. Now you know what's going on. Trading's back. We're back. We can play the game again, and there's still issues that you're aware of now. And finally, we can just play the game again, though. Your average player can just enjoy the game and have fun in New World.